the truth, man. What's going on? Who are those people you dealing with, huh? Who are those people you got around you? Always trying to tell you stuff. You know, sometimes you hang around people that's cool. Sometimes some people get on your nerves, you know. A lot of times we don't like to be around people who always trying to give us advice, tell us stuff we don't want to hear. We like to be around people who are passive and, you know, pretty much go along with whatever it is you want to do, or even reinforce the things that we do, you know. Sometimes people seem like they're nag, man. Always got something to say. Always got their own opinion. But really though, sometimes you gotta look at what people are saying. When they seem to be a nag, always trying to put their opinion on you. Are they saying it out of love, out of hate? I mean, or is it neutral? But at the end of the day, are they really trying to make you mad at them? Or can you look at their advice and see that they're trying to help, even though you might not see it as being helpful, but think it through? What would the difference be if you follow their advice? What would the end result be? Because some of the times when we are in the company of people who are passive and just go along, I mean, are they going in a direction that you want to continue to go? You know? I mean, do they encourage you to do bigger and better things? Or are they wasting their lives away? It may not matter to you, but maybe it does. And if it does, then I'm asking you to look at it in that way. You know? Because it's in your best interest. And maybe you need to step the game up and say something to them. Because if that's the way you're thinking, but you stay in that environment because it's easier on you, then maybe instead you need to put your advice, your opinions on them, like someone else is trying to do to you. Because at the end of the day, I would think that all of us at some point want to grow. We want to mature. We want our lives to evolve into something bigger, something better. You know, just getting by is not enough. Day by day is okay for survival. But when you're talking about trying to position yourself to be in a better place, living day by day is not a template for success. It's not a template to gaining traction, to reaching your goals. So who are those people around you? Huh? Who are they? What are they about? You see, that person giving you advice and giving you their opinion, trying to be helpful, they care about you and love you just as much as those people that are passive and go along with whatever it is that you say, whatever it is that you do. Or they may care about you even more. Or they just recognize the need for you to grow and mature. Maybe they come off like that to you because they do have goals. Maybe they do see themselves going somewhere. And maybe they see that in your life, that consciousness is not there. Maybe they are trying to fill a void that they see in your life by providing some direction or some perspective in order for you to develop your own direction. So you really, you don't take for granted those people that you have in your circle, those people you deal with. That's why I ask you, who are those people you hanging around, It's okay, you're supposed to have a variety of people you deal with, You look, you listen, you learn, you grow, you form relationships, but you got to remain conscious and aware of the fact that, as I think it was Zig Ziglar once said, you become the average of your friends, So if you want bigger and better things out of life, then you must look at the big picture and make sure that the majority of your time is spent in an environment that is conducive to what you want out of life. You see, if those people who you are around most often are doing nothing to better position themselves in life, then maybe you need to reevaluate how you're spending your time. If those people are passive to your actions that are enabling you to stay in the same place or causing you to go backwards, if those people are passive instead of encouraging you to make better decisions, maybe you need to evaluate how you spend your time. If you look at the big picture, those people that you are most comfortable being around may be easier to be around simply because they provide no challenge for change. You know? But is that really what you want? Is that really what you want? Is that really what you need? You see, as a culture today, we have somehow gotten mixed up, and we fool ourselves into believing that the easiest route is the best route to go. Not evaluating what it is that we need to be doing in order to get to where we want to go, but somehow we end up gravitating toward the easiest path to follow. Too often, that is not the path that is in our best interest. Now, sometimes the reason we end up gravitating toward that path is because we don't have a clearly defined goal or destination in which we are in the process of trying to reach. You know, of course, it's easy to get off track in those cases. So maybe it's time to really think about where it is you want to go. What do you want to do with your life? What is your purpose, more importantly? What do you feel in your heart you should be doing with your life? What are your skills? What are your strong points? What can you bring to the table to make your family better, your community better, make your life better, you know? It's time for us to really nurture strong, positive relationships so that we have a more solid foundation in our life in order to make better decisions and gain better traction into reaching that next level beyond just existing but actually living, you know, contributing to society, enhancing our lives and the lives of others around us. You know, just being alive is not enough. We should all have goals, objectives. We should all be on a mission to operate our lives in line with purpose. We should have meaning. These are the things that allow us to overcome challenges, to overcome adversity, to smile in the face of danger, in the face of uncertainty. That mentality and living in a way that we are doing more than just being allows us to be more happier, because we're better equipped to have better relationships. We make better decisions. And we'll end up, if not starting, with more faith, stronger beliefs in things bigger than us. We'll end up with that. And that will allow us to be more confident. That will erase a lot of fear, a lot of frustration, a lot of doubt. It will enable us to thrive, to do more, to be more, which will allow us to see more. Yeah. That, my friend, is living. That is living. So, who are those people you kicking it with, huh? Who are those people you got around you? And more importantly, when you figure that out, now you must figure out, who are you? What do you want out of life? Because that's going to determine if there are some changes you need to make with what you're doing and the people you got in your circle, or at least how much time you spend with the different types of people in your circle. You know what I mean? Y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't hear me, though. Y'all don't hear me. Do you?
You know what time it is. It's the man. You know what time it is. It's the man.